Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome in. We're about to unalive. It's going to be ugly. Here we go. All right, got this. Oh no. Not good. Not good at all. We're going to need to make some stuff. Who would have Who put all this stuff in this box? Like seriously? I mean, I'm supposed to unalive, and I got all this junk in my Oh boy, I don't know. Good morning, Amanda. Gotta go find some wood. Good morning. Good morning. If you're just joining us, my name is Fixer F1X here. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This will probably be a short stream unless Girl Boss comes. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. It's always good to get my morning Joe. So it'll probably be a short stream. I'm thinking probably an hour because Mrs. Fixer has to go eat to lunch with her colleague. And Girl Boss isn't here. She's getting her hair done. So, which leaves me watching the kids. I don't understand it. But I'm happy to do it. I'm happy that she's here. And so, sacrifices I have to make. Tonight we'll be playing Arc Raiders. There's a new... that is not my favorite, no. Fortunately, Mrs. Fixer, I changed diapers when it was our kids. I have fortunately been able to avoid diaper changing duty for the most part. But when we feed them like chickens, I just throw some stuff out and throw some stuff out in a bowl outside, and then they just go out and just that's all they do is peck around and get the food. It's great. I had an in-law. True story. I had an in-law that we let watch our children for and I kid you not, for one day. And she took our children that she was watching. I was at work. Mrs. Fixer was at work. But she took our children and with her children, of course, took them outside, put a dog bowl outside, put some Cheerios in it, and then proceeded to leave to go back inside. It was the worst. That was the last time she watched our children. Like, literally, a dog bowl with Cheerios in it and let the kids outside. I was like, what? It was not good. So, thank you so much. Joe, thank you so much for the heartbeat. If you're just joining us, my name's Fixer. Oh, my. F1XERVR. Right? It's one way to get out of it for sure. It was a little obnoxious to say the least. So you might be saying, hey, what are you doing today, Fixer? Well, today we are unaliving. You heard it here first. We are unaliving today. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be sad. But we are unaliving today. We're doing it today, Amanda. It's over. KJ, what's up? It's all over. Why? Because we're going to back to we're going to go back to Big Portal for a few hours, and nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Everything is good. We are going back to. We're gonna go back to. We're gonna go. Hello. We're gonna go back to. We're gonna go back to Big Portal. Check out some of the worlds. Some of the stuff. Some of the activity that's happening back there. Oh no. That's why I'm gonna. As much as it's only gonna be an hour because I have to watch the kids. So I'm gonna go off. Go back. Show off some stuff. I may stay there. I may not stay there. I don't know. I'll tell you after. Either way, I'm going to try to jump back here and then jump back tomorrow. So if you're in the realm today, while I'm on stream, don't build anything. That's my only ask. I would hate for you to build something. Is it really? Well, then maybe I stay. Maybe I stay. Howdy. It really is only an hour to get back to 250 or 200? All right. Then disregard the reset. Well, that's not too bad. Well, the point was, I don't want to spend, nobody wants to watch me ride the rail for 4 hours to get back to where I am today. So I didn't want to, I will do me. Howdy, Chase. I like how I have a flowered bow. Hey! We are packing things up. We're going to go unalive from a high spot. It's going to be ugly. We know it's going to be ugly. Good morning. Good morning. Tomcat, thanks so much for heart me. Sandalise, thanks so much for heart me. Angela, thanks so much for heart me. Good morning. What about TTS? Oh, yes. Dr. XP, if you hit that follow button, then I can hear what you asked. But let's see what you have. Howdy, mate. Good day, mate. All right. We are going to go back to Big Portal. Going back to Big Portal. Let's make sure I got all my... So we are... I don't know why I'm dressed in... I don't know why I'm dressed like that. Not Han Solo, but... We're going to go on a live now. Wish me luck. So we're going back to Big Portal. So make sure you share. This is one of the few... Whoa, this is nice. Somebody did some work in here. This is very nice. We're going to go back to Big Portal. And once we get to Big Portal, we'll start. No. I figure I'll have to die multiple times. I figure this is going to be a multi-step process. I was looking for some lava. Just jump in some lava, but I don't. What's going on up there? Look at that. Finding all kinds of things. I feel like there should be lava here somewhere. All right, wish me luck. It's been so good knowing you all. Reagan, what's up? Oh, no. It's so pretty, though. I was expecting a fall, somebody said. Well, I couldn't find anything. Oh, What? Shoot! Oh my god, I forgot. I didn't even check that hand. I didn't even check the hand. Oh man, I didn't check my hand. What? What? If I die every time and it's gonna come back? Ha! Wait. Wait, I have to break this bed? What if somebody else has had this bed? So as long as this bed's here, I have... Oh. Maybe I can find a different bed. Because I don't know who has that bed. Oh, I got... Okay. Okay, here we go. We're going... All right, we're going in. I wish I could find some lava. No! Oh, no! All right, back to where it all began. This is it. This is where it all began. Right here. Welcome to the spawn. It all started right here. If you could ever have a great spawn, this was probably not my favorite. Good morning, Allie. So, what I liked least about this one is it's a winter biome. And what's going on here? What's in here? Somebody made a rail. Somebody made a rail in there. Where does it go? Well, anyway, ice skating rink. So this is where it all started. This is our original spawn. My stuff is in... That's a particle accelerator? What? All my stuff has been put away for storage. There's my building. That is my actual first build that I ever built in Minecraft. Ever. I was so fascinated with glass. I decided to build a building out of all glass. It was great. Very Soviet Union core. So we're going to go to Big Portal. If you don't know what Big Portal is, that's basically where we moved after this section. So we were here. Welcome back. So, Speedphone, thank you so much. Golly, thank you so much for all the gifts. I can't even. Oh, the wink, the lightning, the pop, the love you, the GGs, the chili, the frosty. W for Spiffo. W in the chat. Oh my God, you're blowing me up right now. You're killing it. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Spiffo, way to go. All right, so we got to get all my stuff out. All right, we had this cart. That'd be good. All right, so we had a sword, an axe, a shovel, and a pick. That's how you want it to be. That's, I think we discussed, and that's how you wanted it to look. I don't need that. Oh. Oh, somebody just became a title gifter. Oh my God. Mackie, thank you so much for title gifter. Title gifter. I gotcha. I gotcha. I didn't even know that one was a thing. All right, title gifter got you. It's 8. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. All right, so we got to go in here. We'll keep the wings. I don't really need that. Let's see, blue terracotta. Need my cart pat. Need my cart. Need my cart. Need my cart. All right, we take that. We will take a bed because that's the kind of person I am. I love taking beds. If you've ever been here with me, you know how much I adore beds. Beds are my favorite. I also like glass. All right, so we got all that. We'll put that in here. I love scaffolding. Scaffolding I love. All right, so we got all that. Leave that here. All right, so just a reminder. Thank you so much for the follow. Is it Lucky? I'm thinking Lucky 78, but you let me know if it's not. So this is a world tour. This is the spawn. I will take you upstairs real quick, give you a bird's eye view of what this place looks like. Again, this was my first ever build. Didn't really know what I was doing. All I knew was all I ever really wanted to do is learn how to build. I've come a little longer way than when I first started. But there's a lot of people that have really, really embraced building and have done an excellent, excellent job. And you're about to see all that. Like somebody put Fixer up here, which is great. That's the spawn. Doesn't seem like a lot, but there's a lot underground. We have all come a long way. So you can kind of see this. Oh boy. All hands to battle station. It's me again. So we've got that. You can see the noob polls. I used to do those all the time because I wanted to be able to track Barbie Dream House to the Grippy Spock Spa. Yeah, there's been a whole lot of changes. So anyway, so this is the top of my building that I built. Mainly glass. My son actually, I think my son actually put this there. So I would put little bases out as we go. I would go out so far. Again, these are my little sticks that I'd put up, my little post that would give me bearings on how to get back because I was so afraid that I would get lost and lose everything. Oh, no. Oh, that would have been bad. I thought I had wings on. Noob towers, yes. I thought I had wings on. That's not good. That was not good. That was not good. That was a rookie mistake. Is there any food here? Oh, thank God. All right. So when you first come in and join us, you're waiting. Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't have the wings on. That's so awkward. All right, so we got all that. What's good? What's good, Griff? What's up, baby? And then fall, yes. All right, so we're going to go in. Don't know what to expect right now. Welcome to the dark side. Wow, this has changed. Big portal, Mayan temple, record. Wait. Oh gosh, I hope you're okay. Wait a second. Wait, so I can go here? That'll take me back? Oh, that's nice. Mayan temple. All right, so you choose. Where do you want to go? We dot these. If somebody can set a poll for me. If somebody can set a poll, do we want to go to Mayan temple or big portal? So Mayan temple or big portal? Oh, you can. Well, we got to set a poll though. I got to set a poll. Hold on. Wait, we got to set a poll. Got to set a poll. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Quick poll. All right. Happy face for big portal. Crying face for Mayan temple. Go. Happy face. Big portal. Crying face. Mayan temple. Oh, somebody went to crying face. Oh, it's a tie. It's almost a tie. Oh, big Mayan temple's. Wait a second. Big portal's pulling ahead. 36 seconds left. Oh my God, big portal's pulling ahead. Can't wait to see how this goes. I have not been here for a while. 20 seconds left. If you haven't got your vote in, get your vote in now. It's simple to vote. Happy face, big portal. Sad face, crying face, Mayan temple. You choose. All right, there it is. Big portal it is. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Right? It's like, look at this. This is, oh, I love how the fire reflects off the, look at this. You know what? When we first built it, we didn't really have a whole lot of signs. On the other hand, we didn't have a whole lot of other places to go. So, wow. This seems like... Oh, there's our barista. Make it safe. This is nice. Look at this. This is our first stop in the Nether. We got the little guy doing his thing in the Nether. I didn't know they could go in the Nether. He just shut the door on me. Wow. Outside eating. It's got a great view. Wow. Corey, good job. We're going to see a lot of builds today. It's closing time. It's closing time. Wow. Check that out. All right, here we go. Big portal. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. My name is Fixer F1XERVR. I'm glad you're here. Now, in some cases, I wish you could slow the card down to enjoy and actually feel what this looks like, because I don't know necessarily that the rail ride does it justice when you're in here, because it is amazing. And most of the torches are either embedded into the wall or underneath the stones, underneath the blocks, which makes it nice. Keeps it all crispy. You gotta love the crispiness. The sea lanterns are a very, very nice touch. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm with you on the resort part of it, but it's, you know, when you're going back and you look at the glass work and what it actually looks like, it's pretty spectacular. Some of it just flies by, and you don't get immersed in it enough to understand what you're actually going through. You're protected inside this booth, inside this rail. It's only too tall. There's a Waffle House. So we have a Waffle House. Angela built a Waffle House right here in. So we have a Starbucks at the beginning, a Waffle House at night. So you start your morning off with some coffee, and then you go get some waffles in the afternoon and the evening. What's that noise? A lot going on here. All right, so this is the stepping stone into. So we have. There's free food. There is. So there's 2 Guardian Farms this way. Two Guardian Farms this way. And there's a stronghold this way. I don't know if does this still work? Doesn't work. So this is Big Portal. So we went from a winter biome to kind of like what I thought was probably a jungle was not a jungle. It was mountains, and then I ended up. It's under the portal. I knew it was under the portal, but I was wondering if that door worked, because the last time I was here, the door did not work. So this is Big Portal at night. We call it Big Portal because it has a big portal. So you saw my glass house. The second house that I ever tried to build was right here. I actually built a hole first. Judge, what's up? Thank you so much for the heart me. So I built a hole first, and then I decided that I was going to. And there's so many cool things in this building, in this area. So I started to build this little area. I wanted to build a little area. You can check out. It's got an underwater rail system, but this area actually has a garage that you take a boat in. Then you elevator up. Elevator up. This is like the family room. Second floor. So this was my second. Hey, Mr. Taco, what's up? So this was the second build that I ever built. I went from a glass house, decided to go with a. So what I wanted to do is build something that was made more out of wood, more of like a. Hey, what's up, man? So we went from here to a marketplace over there, similar to some of the other marketplaces that you've seen, but wanted to be able to store stuff and let people share. And so Skedaddle, actually, I believe, came in and really organized it. And I'll show you what that looks like. So if you're new here, make sure you type in that you're new and say hello. I would love to say hello. So again, my name is Fixer, F1XERVR. We're playing Minecraft and checking things out. So, storage room. And so I took this design that Skedaddle had built, and then I'm a very good copier. I can copy like nobody's business. Once I see it, I can copy it. So we made a second room where people could store their stuff. Like, there's my locker. I have one shovel. It's great. Secret room. Got a little secret room in here. It's not so secret because it's got a switch. It's right out and open. But we learn. So second build, did a house. I believe we actually dug down. So dug down another water. You don't think you've ever seen it? That's it. That's one of them. That's the second one I built. So then I decided I wanted to build something underwater. So again, normally what happens is, just so I'm transparent, what happens is I stay in my bubble, and I stay in that bubble for the longest period of time until I have exhausted all my stuff. No, yeah. There used to be a hole back there. I wonder if there's a hole back there where I used to attract mobs that fell in the hole, and then I would get their stuff. Is that the one that's at 10,000 by 10,000? Yeah, no, I stay for a while. I stayed here for the longest while, and then that's when I started to dig down and try to figure out what in the world was down in here. So then I would build. Then I dug down, made this little base in water, and then I made a water slide. So then I ouch. So then I kept digging and digging and looking for things, and so when I find stuff and I start digging and exploring, so this is how I explore. This is always how I've explored. It's not spectacular, but it's just how I do it. Shadow, thanks so much for the heartbeat. But I had to learn how to make the waterfall. I needed to learn how to make it move. Again, just starting out, I really didn't know a whole lot about how the mechanics worked. But like I said, I wanted to be able to, and we may see that later too, where I wanted to be able to make underwater world. So this is just the first step of an underwater world. And that's where I just started to dig. And then, like I said, this is what it looks like from the above. And I called this one Sea Base. Danger below. Now I look back on it, it really wasn't that dangerous. So again, danger zone. Didn't know what I was looking for. All I knew is there were creepers and things down below. I can't imagine this is my dog. Oh God, it is my dog. There's one of my missing dogs. Then I started to dig. I'm a big proponent of digging. I did abandon the dog. A big proponent of. I did. Well, I'm back. So started to dig tunnels, and I believe this pops up into the first cave when I first got here. I've told this story before. Oh, look. Armadillo Hill. So this was the first area that I had built. It's probably the first. So we just got here. So I was big on, again, trying to self-preserve. So what I would do is I would build these towers so I could see the land and see what was going on around me before I started to explore out. So this is Big Portal. I did have an army of dogs. The army of dogs decided that my horse was the bad guy. I was, oh my God. So all kinds of cool builds. You can kind of see I hope that it translates over, but you can kind of see there's an underwater rail. Again, very concentrated energy here. You've got the teddy bear house, you've got the Christmas tree, you've got a pumpkin, you've got a rainbow, you got a snowman, you got a diving board, big portal. All the area that you see out in front of you. The goop play. Does it say that I'm gooping today? Wait, does it say I'm gooping today? Please say it doesn't. Please say it changed. Oh, that would be bad. By the way, they changed Arc, not to change the subject, but to change the subject. Arc Raiders has added an event that is you get points for PvE. So player versus environment versus PvP. Perfect. I was on here yesterday. Do you build from imagination, or do you plan it out? The most of this is imagination. There are some plans, and you'll see some changes. Yes, you can go to PvE lobbies now. Yes, in Arc. So to give you some idea, so like I said, these towers, I just kind of thought about what I would need. Some of the inspiration for my builds are like buildings that I've seen or buildings that I like. And then I'll show you some of those too. But mainly, it's the community that has built really cool things. So we got a sugarcane farm. We've got a house that's made out of an acorn. We got a windmill. Yes, that's when I do the planning. So we've got like a greenhouse. What's in there? You can't even see the water. So, little pink houses for you and me. Cactus farm. Love it. Cactus farm. We've got a Dutch windmill building. Hey, Amber, what's up? Nice little windmill. What would be, you know what, in my head, in my brain, what would be cool is to see these things move. If you could get them to move, that would be great. Tulips. Gosh, I'm hoping these aren't my dogs. Please ring the doorbell before entry. I was there yesterday and I saw that you, whoa. I don't think these are my, oh, that's Daisy. I don't think I named my dog Millie. So nice little builds. I don't know. They are not my dogs. Nice. We got the heart made out of lava. He is lost again. Teddy bear. There's an acorn house over here. We have an armadillo farm with a tree house. We got a house with a cat on it. It's Brandy's. What? What happened to the tree house? We got the stables. There's always room in the inn, but the stables are always full. You chop down the tree house? Is the armadillo farm still here? Oh man. Got the disco room. Booyah! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama. Happy birthday to you. Here's the tricky part. For today is your birthday, is what I've been told. For today is what a wonderful birthday. You're 19 years old. Boom. That's awesome. So some of you asked, do you use plans? Do you use imagination? I think it's a mix. Nice. I can't tell. I think that's yeah, there's water there. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. James, you're follow number 3. We had 45 new followers yesterday, which was awesome. So we got the birthday music box. I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs barking, but the dogs. That is Axel. That is an axolotl farm. Miss Click, thank you so much for the heart me. I don't know. That was just a little area that plays Happy Birthday. So again, the rails, when I started the rail system, I just wanted to be able to get around. I wanted to be able to get from point A to point B and not have to worry about having to eat. So that's kind of where the rail system came into play. So my first foray into a rail system was this area. Yes, because of that big portal right there. When we first got here, I said, "Hey, how big of a portal can we make?" And then that's how that all came about. So my next big project after that house, my next big project after that house was to. I was always running out of food. And so for a few weeks, I came in here, and this was all mountain range, and I took all the mountain out. And then I planted all the crops. They have since been upgraded, made 100% better. Austin, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 4. So this whole area's been upgraded with the grass and the vines and the leaves in the water. But I had made the trenches, and I made the areas where you could farm. And so the whole idea was to build a way that I could always eat, and I didn't have to worry about anybody else's food, because I was always worried about food. Again, new to the game, I wasn't sure what to expect. So I tore all the mountains down and planted all this stuff. And then the community, I think it was Skedaddle and maybe Homebound that put the leaves in the water. So there's water here, and that's what feeds all the plants. They put the bees in to pollinate the plants. Moore, what's up, man? Hi, Moore. Welcome to the channel. Welcome in. Hello. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember who exactly, but put the pumpkins in, the melons in, so you could basically come in and keep yourself alive forever. Once we found the camels, we brought some camels in, so the camels are here. Symbols built a little tower. It's a little tower. My second build, I think this was my second build. I decided I wanted to build I wanted to build like a courthouse or like a Roman type style house. And so that's where this one came into play. So the first time I had ever been into the nether, I picked up, I think this is nether. Is this nether wart? No. I forget which kind of rock that is. But found that rock, then I had to cook it all to make the ceiling. Nether brick? Yeah. Yeah, so what I tried to do is nether brick. So what I tried to do is I made the brick because I had originally put a wood Moore says, am I old? I don't know. I'm older. So I made the brick because I had originally put a wood roof on, and it actually caught fire. So got hit by lightning and caught fire. It was not good. So I put that roof on. And then there were secret rooms underneath that for a while nobody knew. You're old. I know they say I'm old. I don't know. The question was, am I old? Yep, we cooked it, melted it, smelted it. So that was my second build. I appreciate that. So I made this. I even believe I even made a secret room over here. Like I tried to make one of those doors. One of my first secret doors. Fixer's 28. Yes, I am. So I made a secret door here somewhere. Because I'm always been fascinated by the secret doors. So more of those will come. So second build. I looked at pictures and tried to figure out what it would look like, and then I tried to build it out. That was a lot. That was a lot of trial and error. Third build in this area that I did was a greenhouse, because at the time I was going out. And then I was coming back. We made a hopper and all that stuff. I had help with the hopper stuff. So I made the greenhouse because at the time, I had never seen a whole lot of this stuff, and the cherry blossoms had come out, and I had found a cherry blossom area. Which kind of elevator? No, not really. You mean like a water elevator? Not much. You just you stack your water, and then you get the kelp, and then you plant the kelp, and then psh, pressure. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of those. So that is so we made that one, and then at some point this place started to grow. There's a Star Wars place over there. There's a place, let's see, way over there. There's a teddy bear area. There's a castle. There's a castle that was built for Mrs. Fixer, and Skedaddle built that. Hey, Amy Bell. I didn't know. Well, it is connected. It's all connected to the rail. This is the beginning. Little area. Morbeck, I hear you. Hi. Hello, Morbeck. Hello again. So we've got a jack-o'-lantern, Christmas tree that actually this is a subscriber only world. This subscriber only world. At some point we had a whole bunch of, what's going on here? I don't know, why can't you just got here, more? You can't be a mod when you just get here. That's not how it starts. So we got the little animals that went around. Think about like a Christmas tree that has like a choo-choo train underneath. That's kind of what this is. The community built this. It was amazing. It's got an angel on the roof on the top. And all this area again was just raw. Skedaddle built a castle for Mrs. Fixer. And the hopes was Mrs. Fixer would join and play, and she still hasn't. Still waiting on that one. So Casco, that's the answer I think you were looking for. It's a realm. If you're a subscriber, either on the profile page or a super fan, you're able to join and come on in and play. But this castle is awesome. I call it Skedaddle Castle. We've got a bamboo area. If you hear the clicking, you know you're in the right area. How do I get up there? Did she move? I thought there was steps. So that noise you're hearing is all part of the bamboo farm. We won't stay here long because I know it annoys people. So there's the bamboo. It's almost like, this reminds me almost of how bats send signals back and forth. If you can see it, you can actually see the signal. Can you be mod, please? You know what? I don't need any mods right now, but thank you. with the. It's got to have the. It's got to have that noise. Oh, that'd be bad. Kyler McCumber. Can I be mod too? No, you guys can't. I don't need any mods right now, but I appreciate you being here. Come around. Don't. Here's what I would say. If you want to become a mod someday, stick around. Be around as long as some of the other mods have been here. The clicky noise. That's what you have to have. That would be, oh, killer in the ears. Chicken Jockey. So Ruler, or Corey, built this one. We've got the, you can see out there, you can see the bears, the love bears, the balloon. We've talked about this a little bit. I still say this looks like a crypt. But this is a shulker house. Oh, I wonder if this is my dog. Nope, not my dog. So shulker house that looks like some shulkers are missing. But each of the rooms have each of the walls open up. Yes, I've had mods before. Yes. Coming up on Angela's house. That's one of her builds. So this kind of area is Angela's area. Again, that over there, they take the blocks to the note block, and drop them off the hopper. Have the hopper underneath to collect them. Yeah, but I don't want to listen to that tick, 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 tick noise all the time. Angela's house. Her flower. This is her flower area. I thought you moved. I thought you said you. Oh, look at the fire. Yeah, this is the first time. Was, yes. Gumball machine. A giant cavern of glass. It's got a fox on top. Always wonder what's going to happen when I do this. Oh, it's like a water. Oh, it's like one of those like a water pump. It's like a water pump. That's nice. Nice touch, Angela. Shannon, thank you so much for the Go Popular. Casco, thank you so much for the heart me. I missed that one. Shannon, thank you so much for the heart me. Santa Lisa, thank you so much for the corn. You're expecting TNT? That would have been bad. No, TNT's... We are doing a tour. I don't know how much longer the tour is going to last because I have to go watch kids. So this might be a multi-day tour, just so you know. So my name is Fixer, F1XERVR. We're going to head out to another little area. It's kind of the municipal area. This Fixer daycare, pretty much. Beebs, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 8. Follower number 8, thank you so much. You have an ice cream sandwich? Yes, I have had an ice cream sandwich, Oreo ice cream. Yeah, so the CVS Waffle House, was this, Angela, was this the first Waffle House? I feel like it was, but maybe not. So Waffle House. And then the Dollar General right across the street. Yeah, I won't go there today. But we do have, oh, look at all the dogs. It's like Valentine's Day for dogs. I think these are, I believe these are, oh yeah, these are Applesauce's dogs. Now, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I believe these are my dogs. That Spot, and then Yep, these are my dogs. That's the brown dog. That's Spot. That's Spot 9. They do. They have some good armor. That's what they have on. That's Anti-Spot. Well, that's true. Spot 10. There's Spot 12. So they're all kind of named. So those are all spots. I don't know what happened to the other dog that was just there. So anyway, so this is that Nick Nance? Oh, there's a horse that's not named. A donkey that's not named. So municipal area. They got plenty of water. What? That one had no name. Justice for Cheeseburger. It's lore in this world. There was a donkey named Cheeseburger that we had brought from a long way to Big Portal, basically from Spawn to Big Portal, and it fell into lava, or it got poured. Lava got poured on it. Oh, I know. So everybody got together and built a police station, a courthouse. It was definitely poured, yeah. Courthouse. That is a helicopter. Helicopter. Courthouse. There was supposed to be a trial. We just never got around to a trial. So there's a trial. There's an upper. Well, that's why the donkeys are all called nicknames. So there's a viewing area. And then helicopter. So we have an emergency area. So we've got the fire trucks, the EMT stuff. I got to check with Mrs. Fixer. Gotta check with Mrs. Fixer. Special guest stars? There's a lot. So this is the firehouse. I heard they were all. I heard they all had norovirus. That's what I heard. So fire station, helicopter. Helicopter, again, the store, and now we've got a thrift shop. So, oh, nice. I'm probably not. I probably will not. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. So thrift store. So you saw if you were here earlier and you saw the little marketplace. So this is marketplace on steroids. So you can come in, and they also put in a nice little glass slider door. So you come in here, you could check stuff out. You can tell people what you need. Then they would put the stuff in a bucket for you in the chest. So Taco needs books, leather, bookshelves, and name tags, so that you can put the stuff in there, and they can come collect this stuff. You can put your name tag here, and people would drop off stuff, and then you could donate things in here and pick stuff up as you went along. So as you donated, people could find the stuff, and then you could ask, and you could find your stuff in this area, or like I said, create a little bucket for yourself. So for example, Hope needed mushrooms, and you would just drop in the mushrooms and you'd be good to go. There's an upstairs. So this is kind of like the private quarters. Oh, this is pretty nice. So storage area, but this is kind of like the lounge. So then there is there's actually I actually did not go to the post office. There's actually a post office where you can, and I've played checkers here before, which is pretty cool. I love that. You can play tic-tac-toe. So you can play some games. You can get on the seesaw. Again, food trucks. That's the mail truck with Nick Dance. Where's the mail? Where's the mailbox? Did I miss the post office? Where's the post office? It's got to be close to the mail truck, right? It's got to be right here. There we go. Post office. So if you wanted to like get somebody some information or some stuff, you could go down and put this in. Put your stuff. If your spot was lit up, that means there was something there, and then you can just kind of open it up, and you can see all the stuff that's down below. Could use some wood. So, but if it's not lit up, that means there's not something there. So Angela has some stuff waiting. Saxonapolis has some stuff waiting. And Applesauce has some stuff waiting. Chris has some stuff waiting. So this was a post office. So basically you put your stuff in here. You put your stuff in here. So you put the, let's just say we put the fish in there. The fish disappears, light turns on. So now somebody that doesn't live here would have that information. So that's how that works. The guy just joined. Welcome to the stream. It's just a big room in the post office. So Colton Hamilton 260. Thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 9. G Good, thank you so much for the follow. Nice. So this is a whole little municipal area that was built shortly after. It was built right around the time that, unfortunately, Cheeseburger unalived. G Good, what's up, man? What's good, G Good? So along the lines of let me get my stuff in here. Cheeseburger did get cooked. Coming up, let's see. So coming up, copper pyramid. So I was fascinated with things that I could possibly build, and so I built a copper pyramid. Well, I appreciate you scrolling around and just hitting that follow button and stopping by and saying hello. So we built the copper pyramid. Some of it still needs to be cleaned up, but it's pretty cool, and it's copper. Island Village was an area that I found, built. This was probably my 3rd build. Again, it has been updated. My man, I am from Cincinnati, Ohio. Come back here. Come back here. Oh boy. Hold, please. Cincinnati, Ohio. Where are you from, good G-Man? G Good. Oh, and thanks so much for the follow. We now have 10 new followers. Steve. Jen, thank you so much for the heart me. Yes. Yeah, so second, this was probably my third or fourth build. The reason I built it here. Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. We got a lot of people from Maryland, actually. No, kinda. We got this guy on the horse. He's coming in. 10K, let's go, baby. The water's so sweet. All right, so the horse guy's out here. That is a zombie riding a zombie horse carrying a spear. So anyway, this was a village. This was a village. This was a village. So I came in and I wanted to. Poor guy. He's on fire. Oof. Oh, the horse is. Oh. I guess as long as he stays in the water, he's safe. Oh no. Oh, horses. Oh, that was not good to watch. That was not fun to watch at all. I watched it. So anyways, I built this room. So this was a little shack, original shack that I basically expanded and put in all these little this is when I discovered that you can make barrels. And so I put barrels on top, and then I lit it up with glass and expanded it out. I called it the shack, but it was. And then we put a fence around it all, and then we would do raids here. So this was basically Raid Island, as Taco Cat mentioned. So you could do the raids. The raiders could not get inside the fence, and then you could just battle them out. It has since been massively upgraded. There is currently a library where you could also heal turned villagers and heal them and get very good rates for your people. So I think this was Mr. Taco's area that he took over, which is very nice. But again, original, just a little place. And the way I built everything, I always had a way that I could protect myself and keep hidden from anybody or anything while we were in here. Let's see. Damon Yates. New coming. I love what you build. Oh, thanks, man. Make sure you hit that follow button. We've had 10 new people today. 45 yesterday. We now have 11. I don't know enough. I know enough probably to get myself in trouble. But no, I don't know much. But there are tons of people in here that could know more than me. So coming up, we did a test on. We kept going back and forth on the whole. Hey, which is faster? Which is faster? Ice or the rail? And what we found was the ice and the rail were about the same speed. The only difference between the ice and the rail. Oof. I can't tell you how many hours, but I can tell you that I have 44,891 days on this world. It's about 3 years old. So anyway, what we found is this was great, but it was hard to keep control, as you can see. And I always had to be on, which I did not like. So that's why we went with the rail. It's more personal preference. A lot of people say you can do the ice ramps or the ice rail faster. It's okay for me, but I prefer the rail. This is a Pac-Man arena. So you could do PvP in here. It's kind of a maze. It's amazing. So you go in. Oh, look how sweet that looks. Look how the Prisma makes this look. So think of a maze from Pac-Man. I think I'm getting lost. It reminds me of, I used to play laser tag. Oh, thank God it's a circle. That means I can at least get out. So that reminds me of, I used to play laser tag professionally. Used to get paid. But I used to play laser tag and you would go into like an arena like that. It was all like set up. So next build after the village. Yeah. It was very short-lived, but yes. We competed for money. You could the laser, yeah, well, you had all kinds of moves to cover the laser stuff. It was great. It was great. That was a long time ago, but it was great. We traveled. We went to Huntsville, Alabama. We went to Tennessee. There was a place in Dayton we went to. There's a whole bunch of different places that you would go and compete. I have not, because I don't like pain. So, I have not. I always thought that paintball equaled getting hurt. Yes, we have several of those, Damien. We have several of those around the world. We may actually stop and see one during this trip. So, yes, this area was before the Copper Pyramid. Yes, so this area I had pulled out, and I wanted to capture a village on my own. So I had never captured a village. And so what happened here was I needed to figure out how to... So when I first started and got here, someone told me that I had to build walls. I had to build walls to keep... the villagers in and keep the bad guys out. What trim armor? If you hit that heart me or the heart me, if you hit that follow button, I can hear you. Well, I'll just make sure I'm looking the other way. So somebody told me that I had to build walls. I didn't realize you could just build a fence. But I built walls all the way up and down around this village to keep the villagers in, the mobs out, and then lit this place up. And this is the hole that I dug. This is where I dug all my stuff. So you can even see the date. This was 5/11/2023. So, oh my God, almost 3 years ago. How about that? The rock quarry from 3 years ago. So this is about 3 years old. How about that for thinking ahead? Put a date on it. So then I had to figure out, then the whole goal was I had built a building. Corey. You talking about Frontierland? So anyway, so this was gotcha. So this was the area. So the village was here. This was all village, and I couldn't figure out how to. And somebody built a church, which was great. This is Shadow's home. So the village was here, and then I wanted to figure out. This is when I first started to learn about how to use a ladder and how to do that. So if you can see right there where the pointer is, where the rock comes out, that's where I decided I wanted to build it into the mountain. And this was my first foray into trying to copy what somebody else built or what the village originally built. So I took this as my model and took this and built this into the wall. So this was my little area. I love how the door shines too. Look at that. If you go back and look at some of my posts in TikTok, you can actually see this used to be a village area, village spawn, that almost like a trading village, but they were kind of free range. So this area was totally open to whatever they wanted to do. They had stations, and at some point I had to signal 66. And then I locked him in. I locked him in using the iron doors. Because that's how you do it. They did get the Order 66. There is a whole video of Order 66, how they were taken out. It was kind of ugly. Master Skywalker. So built this area. Again, the whole idea was to fence it all in, to keep the mobs out, keep the villagers. Right? It was definitely an unfortunate. So fenced it all in to keep the villagers in. And at the time, I didn't realize that you had to walk the villagers up. So I had taken the villagers out from up here, and we only had a few down there. So I had to figure out a way, with help, to get them up here. And this was my attempt with rail to bring them all the way up. Garlic shrimp, yes. They're still here, aren't they? Garlic shrimp. Garlic shrimp, there it is. Taco Cat TC. You gotta love these things. They remind me of a woolly mammoth. So after the what I call in Big Portal Town. In Big Portal Town, there was that courthouse. So then I decided to build another courthouse. Sniffer in the Up Realm. I love that. I love the stories. So built this room. This is an offshoot of the first one that you saw earlier. Used stone on the ceiling because it didn't want to smelt the nether stuff. And then I decided I wanted to put villagers in. Have this be like a little villager area. And needed a way to keep them in. And so this is the first foray of villagers. Each one of these librarians had different skill sets, but they were very expensive. They still are very expensive. But they're blocked in and ready to go. Most of them have, you can see their name. They're boxed in. You can see that. What happened? You can see what they make. And so this village was here, and then down below all this area was complete with villager beds, like beds where you could, as far as you could see, and they all had work and they all had jobs. Homebound helped build on this one. She did a great job, by the way. And then so then once, while all this was going on, I had a secret project going on underneath the stuff, where I used to do a lot of stuff offline and then present it after I was done. And I've since gone past that. I just do things online now. But this was one of the projects that is unfinished. They were not. Actually, they were not. Well, I will show you them. So this is the automatic sorter. Automatic sorter is not finished. I don't know if it'll ever be finished, but it sits here as a symbol of what you can do when you get a bunch of people together and start projects. Chandler, thank you so much. Chandler, thank you so much for the heartbeat. It was an unfinished project. I know, right? And so it was definitely a side quest. So we had some help. Whole group in here. We were going hard, and then it changed. So this was my first. This, I believe, was one of my first doors that I put in that work. Right? You can't tell that this isn't even a wall. So next, what you're about to see next is my little project that I was working on in secret that nobody knew about until I kind of opened it up and started to move the villagers. So the villagers were all here. And then I had found this another secret tunnel. I had discovered that I really liked the prismarine blocks, all different sorts. And I wanted more guys to do things. So that's how this room came about. So there are about 100 villagers in here, I'd say, maybe more. They each have stations. They have shared bedrooms. And it's pretty spectacular, actually. It's super high. This was one of my first great rooms. Fixer loves villagers and rail. So this was they have rooms. They have rooms. I don't know why the sound doesn't work anymore. This was like the first. Hold on. I think Mrs. Fixer took my radio. Hold on. There we go. So this was like the inspiration of the Grippy Sock. So I came in here and started digging, and I thought, oh my God, I really, really, really like the prismarine. And so I collected as much prismarine as I could and started building each one of the rooms. So the farmers, the archers, the map guys, everybody's got a room. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why is this guy in a corner? I don't know why he's in a corner. I don't know why he's all trapped in there. So each room, this was there you could tell. Right here, you could tell this was one of my first tries at the tile. I had no idea what I was doing. So that's what I ended up with. You think maybe? Sell something. Again, that is definitely not right. So we had the stone guys down here. And then it made a whole little section here, and then another secret room, and then another secret room. So again, I was just working on what I liked and wanted to see what I could do as far as building. And so this became like another passion project. I would say this one was finished. I think Symbols came in and put in a fountain in the middle. And then we put the lights in. And like I said, every room has got... So when they do go to bed, they all go to bed in like their chambers. And I tried to decorate the chambers differently. Yes, so we have... So there's that. So got this area complete, got them working. And then we made this area. So this is so right above is the stable, and that's where the village is. And then free range villager trading system. Kind of, yeah, pretty much. So then I started to dig, and I wanted to find a way to mine for some diamonds. So I started mining for diamonds down here. And then one day, I kind of pushed the villager down. I love the slime. The slime, you should be able to hit it. I mean, you just have to, before you hit it, you have to slide back in the water. So small little villager area. I think that looks like a face, honestly. So villagers down here really can't get back up, honestly. Pardon me. Right? So, so little area down here that basically all I was doing was mining for diamonds. And so after I got that section done, I started this section and then started to move on. But the next big thing that I did was the biggest thing that I saw in myself was that I didn't have organization. And so I wanted to find a place where I could organize all my stuff. So then I decided to build this room. And this is shortly after I found that I really like the dark wood or the dark oak. And so that's where all this came into play. Had a place for water. This was the unfinished area. Very slime heavy, though. Very slime heavy. So you got that part. Caleb, thank you so much for the follow. And so this is it's a water elevator that's built inside a water chamber. So it doesn't actually have any walls. So you're able to go up and down without any walls, which makes it kind of nice. You can actually go all the way up. We had about 300, 400 chickens in here at one point. It lagged the whole realm out. It was terrible. Spooky, thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 13. Lucky number 13, Spooky, which is not spooky at all. So chickens were in here. Utilized all this for rock and stone. This was the chicken area. At one point, there were so many chickens in here that you basically could not move. How do you make obsidian? Find some lava and pour some water on it. Oh, that's Friday the 13th. That's nice. We'll have to sing happy birthday. Oh, yeah, you just need to, if you got lava and water, any active lava, you just pour it on. Thank you, Unknown News Tim. What's up, man? I gotta eat. I gotta eat. You just have to pour the water on the active lava. But it's got to be an active block. Cooper, thanks so much for the follow. First attempt. So right here is the first attempt at a... That's it, yes. So check that out. So again, Pac-Man Arena. You got the library over there. You got the marketplace over there. Yeah, that's what you have to do. It has to be, just pour the water on active. So an active block, it can't be like a pool. It has to be the actual like source blocks. And in some cases, if you dig far enough, there's a pool of it. You can pour water all of it over, and it'll all go. It'll all turn into. You can't. No. How'd you get in the Nether? Wait, how'd you get in the Nether if you're trying to make a Nether portal? I don't understand how'd that work. But anyway, that's how you do it. Gotcha. Another bed, another day. Raven Sinclair, thank you so much for being here. So again, the reason this has wall... Oh, shoot. The reason this... Buddy! Cole, I'm doing great, man. Water does definitely not work. But so anyways, you have a pool of... If you have a pool of lava, you pour the water on, and it spreads, and it usually makes the obsidian. And then you're good. So villagers, big villagers. So this was like the go-to place for the longest time for villagers. That little area was it was great. So at some point along the way, decided I wanted to go deeper. Spent a long time here. Decided I want to go out deeper and see the world. I wanted to see the world and what the world was all about, and how far I could get over the water. And so that's where we're headed to next, is over the water. So if you just joined us, this is a world-based tour. It's probably going to be multiple days. So we're going to stay here. I'm not going to reset. So we're going to stay here for a while and check some of the things out. So tomorrow we'll probably go to Star Wars Land. Mario Land, because that's out this way. We're probably going to end the stream at the Mayan Temple, which is coming out. El Squirrely, thank you so much for hearting me. I am streaming tonight, Amanda. We are doing Arc Raiders tonight, but it's the PvE lobbies. That's what we're playing tonight. So that'll be around 8. I have a meeting at 7, and then we're going to do Arc Raiders at 8. So that's how that's going to go. Nicholas Schultz, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so Arc Raiders. Yep. Arc Raiders. And we're going to play that, and it's going to be the PvE version. So we'll see, test that out. Last night, I'm telling you, I was very, I didn't... Greetings, Shadow Reaper. We did I had to take somebody out with the likes thing. So, I didn't like that at all. It seemed weird. Morning, sir. Greetings. Right? It was nice. It was nice to get to, it was nice to talk to him and we can do that. We can do that. You mean like drop? I have to drop all my inventory? Oh, I'm willing to drop all my inventory, except for like the pew pews. I'm willing to do that. Whoa, can't look that way. So anyway, coming up. So on our left behind me is, which is an amazing build. It is Hogwarts. No. Have I ever done a Minecraft through a portal? I don't know what that means. Have I ever done a Minecraft through a portal? You mean a minecart? Are you talking about like a minecart? The minecart, you can push the minecart. Wow. Wait a second. Am I? So. Alright, so I can't look up on this one. We cannot look up on this one. This has been changed. You're not able to see this. This is Hogwarts. We're gonna come back to see this later. But this is Hogwarts. It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing builders. It's amazing to see. I can't show it to you. I cannot show it to you. Yes, so you can't do a minecart through a portal. You can push a minecart through that's empty through a portal, but you can't, like, ride it through a portal. So that's Hogwarts over there. We're not able to see that right now. It's still under construction. It is beautiful, though. I can assure you that is beautiful. No, I'm going to go up to, so I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes. I'm going to end it at Mayan Temple, and then I'll come back. I mean, obviously I'm going to stay here, so I'll stay here for a few days. So coming up on our left is a hotel, a rest area, and I think this was our second Waffle House. Hey, Usually Stone Comics, what's up, man? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Waffle House, second Waffle House. There's actually over here. Oh, check this out. Again, I was fascinated with the water. I'm fascinated with the water complexity of Minecraft, and I wanted to know if I could build a portal underneath the water and how I could go about doing that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You cannot understand how much I appreciate when anybody comes in and says hello or stops in or hits that follow button. If you're on the For You page, it's amazing to happen. If you're on the other side there and you hit that subscribe or you hit that like button, that's great too. So I appreciate everybody that's here. So thank you, like Sydney with an I. Thank you so much for the follow. Follower number 15. So I went down, I saw this portal under the water and decided, oh, that'd be cool to build a giant portal. Because this is how big it was. Nailbender, what's up, man? So I put this all underwater. I had to put sponges out and dry it all off and worked on it for a while. I actually put a... Oh, I appreciate that, Sydney. I like you too. I like your name. So anyway, so I built this. Around the lights, you can kind of see there's a boat out there. So sunken boat next to a portal. I love that. I love this. I love the city name, especially with the eye. That's very nice. Well, obviously it goes to the nether. It goes to the nether, but when you come back in, oh, check that out. Little Nautilus swimming around down there. But when you come back, because it's not really set, it shoots you way out and you have to come back, which makes it awful. Francisco Salas. Thank you so much for the follow. You are follow number 16. Thank you so much for the follow. And Sydney, again, thanks for letting me know where you found us. I appreciate that. It always helps to know that the For You page is working. Eric just followed. Eric, you are follow number 17. Thank you so much for the follow. So Creeper Farm, to Butsy, this was Creeper Farm number 1, I believe. Where you can get your creeper powder, and then you get your bamboo. This is bedrock. This is bedrock. So everything is bedrock. It's cross-play. This is a subscriber realm. So meaning if you are a subscriber on TikTok, if you are in the For You page and a subscriber or a super fan in TikTok, you're able to join this realm and come on in and play. It's just a way to gatekeep, to keep this realm is 44,893 days old. It's just a way to make sure that it is protected and it is preserved. So, Nailbender, what's up? Thank you so much. Is it Nailbender? Thanks so much for the heartbeat. The riffraff, yes. The brick-rack. So somebody asked about an iron farm. All hands to battle stations. Iron farm this way. I don't know your name, but you just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. You are follower number 18. So this way, there is an iron farm. Got it early on. Got a Nailbender. Just became a super fan. Shut up. Can somebody give Is it Nailbenders? Can somebody give Nailbender the Discord? So Nailbender, if you'd like to join the realm, I can give you all that information once you join the Discord. I can send you a link. Just Bender. Okay. So there it is. So Bender, if you hit that link right there, you can take it to our Discord, and anybody can take it to the Discord. But let me know who you are in the Discord, and I will make sure you're marked as a breaker, and then I will send you a link. So thank you so much, and don't forget, this is Minecraft. So community iron farm. It's a lava attack. So you can AFK here. You can AFK in this area. Angela, thank you so much for the you're awesome. No, you're awesome. Reagan, thank you so much for the heartbeat. Oh. This is a bed area, sleeping area, but you can stand right around. Don't place any additional job blocks or beds in this area. Community mine. So basically stand right around this area, and then you can collect the iron and the poppies. Poppy, I have not found any really good use for a poppy, but other than dye. But it's so you can see all the stuff that's here. So iron farm. Somebody asked about an iron farm. That's one of them. Oh, that's true. So the iron golems are above. Did we really? Oh. It is an awesome iron farm. So that's the iron farm. And so we're gonna end up at the Jen, thanks so much for the oh my god. The Valentine cake, which is worth 3 hours, negative on the board, I'm pretty sure. 3 hours, Jen. Thank you so much. W in the chat for Jen. And W in the chat for everybody that hit that heartbeat goal. Jeremiah, the countdown. Countdown. So that fills the board. Oh, that was a title gifter too. Oh. All right, so let me see if I can put a light on this so you can see it. All right, so we've got 5 hour. Here's the minus. This is the one we want it to land on blue. We want it to land on blue. There's a 3. There's a 6 hour. There's a 3 hour, 1 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. So anything 1 or -1, I am happy for. So we're going to spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, that'll be added to the clock. So the clock is currently at 105 hours. We've been on live for 2 hours. So anything above 1 hour, means basically I stream for no time at all. So here we go. Here we go. I'm hoping for the minus. Here we go. All right. That's plus 4 hours. Easy peasy goal. Easy peasy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That was 4 hours. All hands to battle stations. Yes, I stream. Yes, I stream that. Yeah, that's basic. Yes, Jen, thank you so much for the mighty. I don't know what that is. Oh, what's that? The mighty sweetie and title gifter. Oh, that's yeah. All right, rate increase. Do you want 1 hour, or do you want plus 2 hours? Oh my god. Plus 2. You got it. I'm only going to be on for 6 more minutes. You want an easy goal to hit, huh? High bears? My man. There's no way. Well, I just hit. They just hit. Okay, there's 100 high bears. Delete, confirm. All right, I gotta take a break real quick, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. Williamsons, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for checking us out. Again, my name is Fixer F1XCRVR. Oh, what did we do? So the best. Thank you so much for the high bears. Maggie with the 20, Reagan with the 1, Angela with the 1, Jen with the 15, and then Maggie with another 5. We're 42 out of 100, and we've got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left to get to the Mayan Temple. This is going to be great. 3 minutes. So thank you all for being here today. Thanks for checking us out. For everybody that's new, welcome. 21 new people. So in the last 2 days, around 60 new people. So thank you for that. Tonight around 8 o'clock, we'll be playing Minecraft, or not Minecraft, Ark Raiders, but the PvE version. So that's a new mod that they have in there. Ark Raiders. So that will be Ark Raiders tonight. They now have an event that gives you extra bonus points for playing nice, basically. So I think that'll be fun to watch and fun to play. We are on the rail. We're headed to the Mayan Temple. Once we get to the Mayan Temple, we'll go down and see the villagers, and then we will say goodbye until tonight. And I hope to see you. Your unfriendly loadout. Yes, I think so, because I don't think you can take people out. I don't think you can take people out. I think you can help, like take the things down, but I haven't seen it yet. I have to look at it. I hope that's the way it plays out, where you can't take other players out. That would be great. We're going to play Ark Raiders tonight. Ark Raiders is what I refer to as a modern version or a different type of Minecraft. You have to craft things. You get crafting tables. You get all kinds of stuff. You build your stuff. The only difference between you have weapons instead of swords. You have a pickaxe, actually, but you have weapons instead of swords, and you take out the raiders, and then there's a PvP version of it where you can actually take out other players. So it's not for everybody, but it's pretty wild. A raider tool, yes. It's called a raider tool. So this is the Mayan temple. It's had some tweaks, but it is pretty much the way it was built after Taco Cat made some adjustments. Big build. So this build was built after I came over the water. Had a lot of help with all this stuff. This is not just a me thing. The trivia guy. If I run into the trivia guy, I think he's gonna get pew-pewed. So this tells you main floor, symbols, DJ booth, and then the roof, and then down is the village people. So I think I went too far. So the village. So similar to, again, you could see that this was my Prismarine era. So this was built shortly after the town hall area in the village. So there's about 150 villagers here. They each have their own station. They each have their own room. No, I wouldn't say that. I would definitely not say that. I'd say they are happy campers. Definitely happy campers. So we've got each one has their station. Each one has like check these guys out. They love this place. I even put a little nook in here so they can come in here and work out and do their thing. Double doors, by the way, which makes it very nice. They sound, you know what, unfortunately, that's how they always sound. You've got the iron golems that just hang out here. At one point, we had creakers in here, the creaking thing, but they're a little obnoxious. This gives you an idea of what, this is what Hogwarts looks like. So just give you a preview. So over here is Playland, and then this is Hogwarts. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like from an aerial view, map view. Oh, you don't think this updates? So you think this stays static until you change it? Yeah. So anyway, so that's a map of where we're headed in the next few days. Display area. I got it. This is my little area where I'd store things. Again, I was fascinated with water. It does a little bit. But at the end of the day, I'm still fascinated with the water mechanic of Minecraft. So, kind of built this under the water. Of course, you got the iron golems. Yeah, I don't think it changes because I think it's the same. Yeah, so here's the track, and then there's the path to go up the back way, and then get in the main spot. So, and then that was yeah, so it's definitely different. So that's where I'm going to leave you. So thank you all. Thank you all for being here this morning. 1,000 people have stopped by in the last 2 hours, which is great. 21 new followers. So if you haven't hit that follow button, now's the time to do it. I want to thank everybody on this side of the fence. Thank you all for being there. So Williamson, Sam, Taco, Mr. Taco stopped by over there. So thank you for that. Hasta mañana. Bye, everybody. All right, Bender, make sure you send me a message in Discord. I'll see and make sure you get hooked up. All right, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.